Hello, today is the 3rd of September 2024. The time now is 10:24 at night. So, there's something I want to talk about. I'm looking at the back of the room back there. It's looking different back there tonight. It's really dark up there in the ceiling. But anyway, I could tell there's something going on in here tonight because I was in the living room and I just keep feeling this energy on my head. And I was trying to print out Psalms 91 and post it on the doors and the windows. And I kept feeling this breeze coming up, that energy coming against me. And for some reason my printer won't work. But anyway, there's something going on back there. I don't know what that is. But anyway, I'm having a discussion with some people on Facebook. So there's a video with two women, one from Africa and one is Shemitic. So they're saying that Ham and Shem were two different bloodlines. And I'm saying, no, they're not two different bloodlines. How can Ham and Shem and Japheth, how could they be two different bloodlines or three different bloodlines when they come from the same mama and the same daddy? Now that's what I'm trying to get people. And you got people wanting to dispute me. These are men keep coming to me trying to dispute me. And like I'm trying to show them, if you got a brother that, okay, like me, my mama had 9 children. And so if we got the same mama, same daddy, how can all 9 of us have different bloodlines? We could be different, go to different areas. And like if I go to Europe and I become a citizen of Europe, then I become a Europe whatever area I become a citizen of. So like Ham, he became his descendant became the descendants of Africa. But if Shem would have went to Africa, his descendants would have been Africans too. But see, his descendants end up in Israel, in Jerusalem, because his name became Israel. So that's why they became Israelites. And they are Shemitic because his name is Shem. Ham children became Hamitic because his name is Ham. So they became after his name, but they still got the same bloodline because they come from the same mama, the same daddy. And so these people is trying to tell me that these are two different bloodlines because they are from Africa and they're saying one is Shemitic and one is African. And so I'm still trying to figure out how can they have two different bloodlines when they come from the same mom and the same dad. And they keep telling me I need to go back and read the Bible. I'm telling them, no, you need to go back and read the Bible. How can they have two different bloodlines if they come from the same mom and the same daddy? They ain't making no kind of sense. God didn't change their blood. He just changed Jacob's name to Israel. And that's how they became the Israelites. Because of the change of the name. Not because of the change of the blood. And they're not making no kind of sense to me. And if y'all can figure something else out other than what I could figure out, please let me know. Cause I'm just not seeing what they seeing. They're not seeing what I'm seeing. They keep saying they're two different bloodlines, but they keep saying they're two different nations. Yeah, they are two different nations because they live in different nations, in different what you call it geographic. That's and Jacob's name was changed to Israel, and so his sons became the nation of Israel. They became the Israelites, but they still got the same blood. God didn't change their blood, and that's what I'm trying to get these people to see. They got the same blood. They still brothers. Their children are still cousins. And by the time they get down here, that they still got the DNA still travels. They probably got a mixture of different stuff now, but in the Bible, they still not two different bloodlines. The only way they can have two different bloodlines now is that they mixed up with other race people, but they still DNA is still hooked up in there some kind of, and the bloodline still hooked up in there some kind of way. Because if you test their blood, their DNA, it's going to show that we still connected. But they trying to say that the Africans is totally different than the Shemitic. But they're not. Because they still family. And the Japhet. They were three brothers from Noah and his wife. So it's not just two different bloodlines. They three brothers, and they all three had the same bloodline. So they going back. I'm talking about that. Saying they was two different. That meaning they was twins. Two different nations. Mean they two twins that was in the womb, not just one. And they become different because of Esau had his children, and Jacob had his children who became the Israelites. And Esau's children became I know it. Edom. They became the Edomites. I don't know what that is. Why is that looking like that right there behind me on that wall? Got a mess back there on my bed. All the clothes that I had packed down, I went through those containers and washed up those clothes. Like I said, when I help them in that closet, that scent that comes up from this energy that's coming out from under the ground, it have an old oil smell to it, like oil that's been sitting up for a long time, and it just get this weird smell to it. Well, that's how my clothes be smelling. So I had to wash up all those clothes, and I don't want to put them back in the closet. Some of them I did pack back down. Some that I know I can't wear. And some of them, I'm going to put them back in container. Like some of my dresses that I know I'm not gonna wear them because they fit, and I can't get nothing to fit on this belly right here. So I got them packed down, but I haven't put them back in that closet. Clothes that I know is too small for me, I packed them up in trash bags. I think I may give them my size 12, because right now I'm like in a 14 on my way to 16. Hopefully I not make no 16. I'm hoping uh, that I can get back down to a 12. I don't want to be too small. Some people, they want to get real skinny so they can brag about how small they are. I don't want to be small like that. If I do, the smallest I get be a size 10. I don't want to get no smaller than that. I don't want to have any child body. I'm a grown behind woman, and I want to look like a grown woman. I don't want to look like I got a behind like a child. Um, I was gonna read chapter. That's what I come on here to do, to read Joshua chapter 11. But I feel like I want to study it a little bit more. But then again, because I want to be able to speak on what I read. I have read it, but I'm not really getting all that. I want to look up some of these words. I need to find my dictionaries and look up some of these words, because a lot of times some of the names have meanings to them, and it can tell you a lot about what the story is about by knowing the definition of their names. So I'm gonna read it again because it's quite a bit. It is quite a bit. Chapter 11. So I probably won't read it tonight. It ain't really that much. It's not that much. I did read chapter 11, but I need to read it at another time, earlier in the daytime, and look up some of these words that's on here. Well, anyway, I was trying to print off Psalm 91. I'm trying to think who was it I was looking at, and they said that the Lord spoke to them about anointing the doors and posting Psalm 91 on your doors, because things are going to happen this month. I'm hearing a lot of people talking about September on forward, and to put that step, post Psalm 91 on your doors and anoint your doors with anointing oil, which I have already anointed my doors. I had been anointed my doors. But see, the problem is not that this stuff coming in through my door. It's coming up through the floors and through the walls. I can anoint my door, but it ain't gonna stop this stuff from coming in through my door, through my walls, because the electrical is running through all of our walls. If you have these digital meters on your house, then this stuff is coming in through your walls. And if you're being targeted, they're using it as a weapon against you. But as I sit here now, my feet is really burning. All the way up to my knee. I could feel it. I got on pants though, but I could feel it all the way up to my knees. But see, my feet, I just got on some sandals. They burning my feet. But But when I was in the living room, I was standing up and I could just feel that breeze, whatever that breeze is, coming against me. So it had to be coming in through the back door. And then again, it could have been just coming up through the floor. I don't know. I just know that as time passes, it's getting stronger and stronger against me. It's actually, I'm just feeling it like it's closing in on me. And they just really dehydrate me really bad. You see how my neck is loose? When it's loose like that, I've been on a severe uh, attack, especially this morning. I've been making video. I just haven't been posting them. But I came on here to read Joshua chapter 11. Then I thought about these people, these guys, and it's just men. He said talking about they don't know the difference in being two different nations and bloodline. They trying to make it seem like I don't understand what's going. They don't understand because how you gonna have two bloodlines with the same mom and the same daddy? God didn't change their blood. They two different nations because they two different people, and they went separate directions. They not understanding what the Bible is saying, and they trying to make it look like I don't understand. Shem children are the Shemitic, which became the Jews because of the area they lived in. They not understanding the Bible. They became the Jews because they was in Jerusalem. They didn't go to the other side like with the other tribes did. Uh, Judah and Benjamin stayed in an area when the rest of them went to another area. Geographic. That's why they became who they became because of their geographic, and that's what made them different nations. They don't even evidently they don't know what a nation is. You don't have nothing to do with really your bloodline because you can be triplets, and these triplets go to a different nation, go to a different geographic. One could go to China, become a citizen of China. One could go to Africa, become a citizen of Africa. One could go to England and become a citizen of England. And so they in different geographics, and they become uh, that nation because that's what they legally became citizens of that nation. And they triplets with the same bloodline, same mama, same daddy. And they keep coming to me. I said I made a post because I said no, they're not two different bloodlines. They got the same mom and the same. How they gonna help? How they gonna be two bloodlines? I can go to Africa right now and become a citizen of Africa. So that means I am of that nation, like because that's where I live at, and I become a citizen of that nation. My sister can stay here in America and never go to Africa. So she's not a citizen of Africa. That's I don't know why they call us African Americans. To keep us from knowing who we really are. That's why. But they don't have anything to do with your blood. The blood that flows through your veins. If it is, I don't see it. I'm still seeing them as the children of Noah and his wife, which is still the same bloodline. You become a nation by your geographic where you live at. China people are Chinas when they live in China because of that's where they live at. But the one that's over here, we still call them China. But if they born in America, they are Americans. They just Oriental because of their features, not their blood. Well, their blood, they still have the blood of somebody could be in China. They still have the same blood, but they're Americans because they were born here in America. Just like Spanish people that's of Spanish inheritance. They parents came from Spain or from Puerto Rico or whatever. But if they born in America, they're Americans. They just got family that was born in Puerto Rico or Spain or wherever. But they still got the same blood as the ones that's in Puerto Rico or Spain. They still got the same blood. They was born in America and the other one born in Puerto Rico or Mexico or whatever. But they still got the same blood. But I'm not gonna let these people get on. I'm still gonna stick to what I'm saying. They're not two different bloods. They still got the same blood. They're just different nations because one traveled one way and one traveled another way. And I do believe Japhet, Ham, Shem, they all were brown people or black people or color people. How can they have a white child when Noah and his wife were people of color? Their children gonna be people of color unless they are albino. Now, two dark skinned people can't have an albino, and an albino don't have no color, don't have no pigment or melon. And there's a lot of Africans that do have albino children. They be wanting to cut their arms and all kind of crazy mess. But these people, they have this crazy belief when they want to cut on these children, they have to protect them. And see, I'm like I am because I got a grandfather who was white, and I reckon they reached way back and pulled me out. But I don't know nothing about that person. I don't know nothing. I never seen him before in my life. I don't know nothing about them families. I know nothing. But my daddy said his daddy was a white man. That's all I know. I was born with looking like a little white child, blue eyes and all. I had blue eyes when I was born. So, but my daddy, he looked more like an Indian. What they call Indians. Cause I ain't gonna say. Cause from what I understand of the history of America, the people that were here were dark people. They won't like the people that are today. And by the time we see the pictures of those who they say were Indians, they had them whiten some of them up. They were brown, but the original people that were here were black people. They had dark skin, and even some of them are starting to tell the truth. And you know, they people. That's why they treat us so bad. They want black people. They trying to just whiten up everything, like, you know, cause what God created. They trying to undo what God did. And before God allowed that to happen, he's coming and he's going to take care of all this stuff. But anyway, I can't let people get me upset because they think they got all the answers. I just know two people born of the same mama and daddy going to have the same blood. And we, people, Ham children is not Shem children, and Shem children not Ham children, but they was blood. They still had the same. They was blood kin, just like all the tribe of Israel. They was 12 tribes. They all had the same blood, but Judah children is his descendants. Levi children is his descendants. Benjamin children is them his descendants. But they still was kin. They were still brothers, but their children was cousins and cousins and cousins and cousins and cousins and cousins. Still the same blood. And as they added women into the family, the blood, I guess the blood, some of the blood changed because they had to, well, I don't know if the mama, they got to have some of the mama something in there. They always check the daddy blood to make sure he the daddy. And it'd be like 99.9 if he the daddy. If he ain't the daddy, 99.0 or something like that. So it's still the daddy. Still got to be the same bloodline. Even if they got different mamas, they still got the daddy bloodline. So I don't talk enough on that subject. I'm coming, maybe, I don't know when I'm gonna do, because I want to look up some words that's in this chapter. I need some words in there I want to look up. I do know they talk about, I want to find out how in the world did the giants was in Ham descendants. Now that's what I want to find out. Because those people that was in the land were giants, and those was Ham descendants. So how did they become giants? The Bible don't tell us that. We just know that they were giants in the land. Oh. All righty then. I be hating to go to bed. Because I know I'm going to get tortured. I wonder what is that shadow is up there. I never seen that before. I don't know what that could be. It's really dark up there in that ceiling. My nose itching. See all that movement back there. I be hating to go to bed. That's clear I do. I got a real dry spot right here. Right there. That's how it be when they be shooting me. It's real dry there. They probably they be turning this on. They be turning up though. They really be shooting me in this on this side. Oh, excuse me. I do need to. No, I ain't gonna try to read tonight, cause I know that I ain't gonna comprehend nothing. Maybe I'll do a video with my clothes that I took out. A lot of them hang back there. Cause I got to buy me another clothes, the thing that you hang your clothes up on, because this one keep falling over. I got too many clothes on there. I had it, part of it glued upside the wall. It won't even stay glued up there, so I ordered me 2 more racks. One is small, and it had like shelves on it, and I said I could hang like tops on there, cause this is smaller than the other was not tall, and I could hang like some of my shirts on it, and then like my other one hang my dresses on one and hang my pants on another. That way the weight won't be too heavy for it, cause I don't want to hang my clothes back in that closet. As long as it's out, you get air in that closet. That old oil smell too. And that's what it be tasting like when they be attacking me and I get the belts, and it be tasting like somebody fried chicken in some old grease. That's what it tastes like when it be coming back up. I'm about ready to start taking some of my plants in. Cause it's starting to get chilly. And especially in the morning time. I've never known it to start getting chilly this early. It normally be like the end of September. But it started getting chilly here at the end of August. Oh, excuse me. And now I got to bring my banana plants in. I got my lemon plants. I'm going to bring them in. Trying to think what else I got out there that's tropical. Oh, my kiwis. Bring them in. I may bring in my berries. Some of them anyway, not all of them. The berries, they might be all right outside. They're not tropical. I know one thing. I'm not buying no more bare root berries, because they will not do nothing. But the ones that's not bare root, they did do a little something. They didn't grow no berries, but they growing. I had one that give me some berries, raspberries, and it was about two or three berries on the whole bush. And then I had some elderberry that started growing. I don't know what happened to my stuff. I feel like somebody be going out there taking my, because I had some figs growing and they disappeared. Cause every night I be seeing movement on that side of the house where the trees. Well, I got trees on both sides, but where the fig trees and the berries, cause they had started growing. The figs I got 2 figs on this side, and some berries. Ain't getting no kind of food. But I'm not on that. There's some other people that's having problem with their food growing. Cause I think it's because of this energy that's coming up under the ground. Cause this one lady, I looked at her. She's in South Carolina, and she said the food that she grew in the ground didn't do nothing, but the one that she put in pots grew. And I believe that's because of this energy, and it's probably radiation is connected in this energy. Cause I saw another man. He had his stuff in pots, but he had it up. He didn't have it sitting on the ground. He had it sitting up on wood, up off the ground. He had it propped up some kind of way, up off the ground. And he said that he did it because of the radiation that's coming out from under the ground. You know, I be trying to tell people always want to dispute me. It always be men wanting to dispute me and think they have all the answers, but you don't have all the answers because you don't know what I'm going through. Just like I don't know what you're going through. So I can't dispute you and tell you what you're going through because I'm going through my own situation. You going through your situation. But I'm not going to let nobody tell me I'm wrong when I know what I'm experiencing. You might know some things, but you don't know it all. That's the only thing I can say about that. I know I don't know it all. And don't try to. I don't try to know it all. I know what I'm going through, though. Like, I don't even know everything that I'm going, cause I don't know the name of this stuff that's coming out one of this. I don't know if it's caustic, caustic, uh, eh, caustic air, or what it is. All I know is something coming up. And right now it's burning my feet. Burning my feet. Even if I prop my feet up, it'll still be burning. So that's what I do. I prop my feet up, my feet still be burning. I'm getting ready. I have to wash my hair all the time because I wake up, the hair is so dry. It's not that it stink. It's just irritating. It's so dry. Some old dry, weird smell. This whatever that stuff is, that's the what it smell like. And it have me smell, even my hair be smelling like that. And I just have to wash my head. I can't take it. I'm ready to decorate. I can't afford to be buying no stuff to decorate with. Not right now. I did order me some plants. I ordered this one pretty plant. It's a hibiscus. Wait a minute. Is it a hibiscus? Wait a minute. What is it? I get them plants. The names are mixed up. God. I don't think it's not a hibiscus. I believe hibiscus them big flowers like what my sister got. My daughter. Whatever it is, it's a pretty plant. But it's different. The leaves are like, they so dark till they look black. And they got it on a bike. Or they had them ran out of them by the time I ordered them. So I'm hoping it still come. I didn't cancel the order, so they're gonna try to get a back order. And I brought some earrings. What that burn my throat? I got two out front, one on one each side of the porch, and I had lavender, in both of them. And that old fake sun killed them. So I had got there's another flower that's grow that eat mine. It's still pretty though, and I guess it grew up away from the main plant, so I dug it up and put it in my urn. I'm hoping it'll go ahead and grow. But I got one that I ordered. It's not a hibiscus. It's not a hibiscus. I can't think of it. I'll be this thing is off. Hmm. Oh, I'll delete it out there. Hibiscus. I'm trying to think of what it's a bush, and they have big flowers on it, but they're not like one big flower. It's like I can't think of it, but it's real pretty. That's one of the prettiest ones I've seen, but they have different colors. The one that I ordered was like a reddish looking. They had one of like a baby blue, but they had them sold out of it. I like odd looking stuff. So I said the next house I move to, I want to go ahead and I'm hoping and praying to God that God will protect that land and won't allow these people to put this stuff under the ground so that I can have me a garden. I want to have a sitting area. Um, I already ordered one umbrella, the big umbrella that's protected from the sun, and I think I ordered another one because they got them on sale, and they have the mosquito net that go over them, that go all the way down to the ground, and I want to have different sitting areas. Like when I have my family come over, if I have them come over. If I have them to come over and like do a cookout or something, we have places to sit. Cause I got one table out there. I want to order another table. Put some chairs out there. Um, I got one chair, a lounge chair, but I want to have a bench. You know, I just want it real nice out there in the yard. And you can enjoy sitting out and get. I saw two different people make instead of just having a big old tent kind of thing, you can make get some buckets. We don't have to get the 5-gallon bucket. You can well, I seen one lady, she had a 5-gallon bucket that she put the pole in and put the cement in it, and then she built something around it. But what I want to do is just get something real pretty, already pretty, don't have to cover it up, uh, like a plastic planter, and put the pole in it and put the cement in it so it won't fall over. And get like those weatherproof. Uh, what's the name? They have them at Walmart, not Walmart, Amazon. It's weatherproof, and you can put it on top, nearly on top, and put some lights and stuff around it. That'll help protect from the heat too. And then you can put mosquito net and all around that. You know, I have imagination. I could get something fixed up. My daughter had that tent, and then she just left it, took it down and left it at the other house. I tried to get her to bring it over here. Put all that money in something just to leave it like you're rich. But that's what I was thinking about. Something that you can do to help protect from the and then like I don't have nobody lay no cement. If they don't have a thing already with cement out there, you can take the little rocks, decorated rocks, and just put some plastic or something down to keep the grass from growing, and just put rocks down there. Or a nice rug, that greenery, fake grass. You put that down, and then put a nice rug on top of that. Have it real pretty. But I want me like a little, some type of greenhouse. I want to be having my food out in the open. So your tree's not going to get so big if they in pots. I be this stuff done stunted some of the trees in them. The biggest thing I got out there, banana tree. One of them ain't gonna grow but so big anyway. I think it's a patio. It's a drop. How you say it? Draw. I can't even say the word. That it only get but so big. But my other tree, it gets tall, and they done gave me 3 pups. The other one ain't gave me nothing. I might need to take it out of that 5-gallon bucket I got it in to put it in something else. Oh, there's this couple. I think they live in Virginia. No, she from Virginia. They live in Georgia. But they got a lot of banana trees. And they be growing big old things of bananas. That's the one that had that they call it python bean because they grow 6 feet long. And he had it wrestling with like it was a snake. That was funny. I ordered me some of them beans too. I ordered me a bunch of beans. I'm just talking now, y'all. I must be bored. I wanted to read the Bible, but I need to study the words some more so I can get more of an understanding. Right now, I'm getting heartburn. It just all of a sudden it started burning in my chest. It might be this mess that's burning my feet, making my chest burn. I don't know. I messed up one of my dresses. It's a black and white dress, and I washed it in the black faded. Now it's black and beige. But nobody gonna know that's not the right color, but me or somebody that might have a dress like it. Y'all know now. But I tell you, boy, he never wore the dress before. A lot of them dresses I ain't never wore. I had to take the tag off of them so I could wash them. I must have never washed them before. Some of my dresses I had washed them before, and I had to take the tags off of them. This time I save the tags, so if I try to sell them, I make sure I don't undersell. Now me, I be the one almost gave it away. I got this leather suit. get my body back down, because I sure would love the word. My black leather suit, them people messed up my jacket to go with it, so I'm going to try to find me another black jacket to go with it. Then I got a real leather dress, and then I got that falk leather. I kind of like the falk leather better than I do the real leather, tell you the truth. Because they're more stylish and they're softer. The real leather kind of heavy unless you get that lamb, which is really expensive. Well, that thing look like it's getting bigger back there. I don't know what that is. I might need to anoint that. Get my anointing oil and anoint back there. Where is my anointing oil? Oh, there. There it is. I got a big old thing of anointing oil. Oh, excuse me. I'm so bored. I need something to do. I am so tired of sitting up in this house, not going nowhere. Don't know who to trust to be your friend. One of my sister friends, she trying to get up with us, but I don't know. I don't know. She contacted my daughter and left her phone number. I ain't never called her because I don't know. You know, seem like everybody's trying to be a gang stalker because they want to make money off of your life. I'm already hurting, be in pain all the time. I don't need nobody coming around me, sitting around me. People keep wanting to open up the third eye and all this kind of crazy mess. I ain't got time for foolishness. Leave them demons at your house. I'm gonna bring it up in here. I deal with enough as it is. I need to get a life. I knew that. I'm tired of this. I am so tired of this. I want to upholster my chairs at my place. I may have to do it myself because I don't have the money to upholster. That's what I was saving my money for. To upholster my chairs and to move. Because I want them yellow. At least one of them solid yellow. Maybe one of them like flowery. Maybe the smaller chair flowery with yellow in it. Yellow and blue. Maybe some gray and black or something. I think I want the couch yellow. A solid yellow. I had hosted some chairs one time before, and my daughter begged me for the chair and didn't laugh it. They always begging me for my stuff because I had a antique bedroom suit. My daughter that stayed here asked me could she use it because I was in Virginia She had all my stuff and took it to her boyfriend mama house and left her furniture there. There was some heavy, that antique furniture is really heavy. That's why I like antique. This new stuff you buy now, misses. You slide it all, you slide it all kind of, but you're gonna pay some big money to get some heavy furniture now. Alrighty, this is my last time saying, let me go.